There we go. The recorder's running. Good morning again, everybody. Today is Thursday, July. Starts with a J, January 18th, 2024. And for those that don't know, this is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Hey, I really would appreciate it. This will turn out to be a YouTube video. And I would appreciate it if you've not subscribed to please do subscribe and to click on that thumbs up button if you like what you see. Of course, if you don't like what you see, well, just don't click on it, okay? But if you do like it, and if you watch the video, I'm going to assume you like the video. It won't hurt. It's painless. Just touch that thumbs up button. The second thing I want to talk about is, I will talk about it a little bit later, not necessarily right now this morning, is that there will be a 3/8 trap class coming up at the end of the month, taught by our very own Doug Campbell, Right Way Option. So keep your eyes and ears open for any information that you might pick up on that. And we will talk about that a little bit later. The class is limited, I believe, to the first 20. I'll keep you posted, okay? All right, let's take a look at some things for today. The first thing let's do is look at the SPY here. The SPY is up from yesterday, but not exactly killing it this morning. So I think there needs to be a little bit of caution here. If we take this 477.15 and this 466.37 here, these lines right there, I think all we're doing is pushing sideways. A lot of chop. Chop can make money for some people, but by and large, I believe it helps people lose money. It just chops money up, okay? Chop is a tough place to trade. And once you accept that fact, then you know not to be there. You'll end up making more money throughout your trading career. Trade smooth, trending charts. Trade where everything is humming right along. Chop is not humming right along. Chop is like, whoops, did that again. There we go. Chop is kind of like washboard. Let's make that red. You know, where you're driving a car and it's just, you're on that washboard, in a school zone with those speed bumps. That's all it is. And it ends up frustrating you every single time. So take it easy in here. If we take a look at the diamonds are faring worse this morning. They are still set up in a bearish setup with price below the trend indicator. And the T-line, it's not below the trend indicator yet, but it sure does look like it's putting pressure on it. So watch the diamonds there. The Qs, on the other hand, are picking us right up. They are just rocking here this morning. Let's see if that holds. That will be very, very important to hold. And really, if the Qs could get up here and break out of this there we go, about this 413 area, we could be golden and on our way up because the Qs can pull this market up. We'll look at FNGU since we're talking about the Qs. And here we are. If we take the 50% retracement from these tops down to these bottoms, well, you can see how the Qs have come down and tested it yesterday with a great big old hammer, and then up today with a nice bullish candle pre-market. Okay, the world famous IWM that everybody just seems to be fretting about it from time to time. They don't fret about it all the time. In fact, I find that more and more these days, everyone forgets about IWM. But when it does become a conversation, it's all chatter about IWM. It is currently still trending to the downtrend. Maybe it has found support at the 50-period moving average. The truth is, you just don't know squat till it's over. So let it break out or let it break down. Anything in the middle, it's just child's play, and you're going to end up with baby poop and throw up all over you if you mess with this thing. Anything but a breakout or a breakdown. SMH. Rock on SMH. We've got ourselves, and this just shows the tech community is rocking. Let's take a look at the transports. Bummer. Transports just show that the transports are weak and they're not really in getting with the program. Now, it's possible we get down here to the 50 period moving average and we start picking up some bulls. But just to guess that that's going to happen, to bet on that's going to happen, that's just a ridiculous bet. So I think what we should do is be a little patient, wait till we see the bulls step in. On the other hand, we may absolutely see the bears continue to take this down, in which case that's going to keep the market a little bit wound up because you got the two big players there pulling at each other, and somewhere that rope will snap one way or another. Okay, T2123 yesterday, we did pick up a little steam on the 15-minute chart, which all that does is just kind of tickle you, make you giggle a little bit. Doesn't do much of anything. The 60-minute chart, though, that goes right for your heart. And right now, it is nothing but bearish, flat, period, bearish. So be a little cautious out there. Chop. That's what this is, chop right now. Okay, let's go look at some charts. Yeah. I don't know how many of these I'll get done, but I'll try to do my best. I will post this up here at the top so everyone can see it. If you're looking for some NVIDIA, here's a way to play NVIDIA. NVDL helps you out a little cheaper price here. NVIDIA looks like it's breaking out. You can see we've got this weekly chart, nice breakout here. This looks like a pretty nice trade to me. I'm going to come up here with a buy box. And somewhere in that buy box, I'm actually going to tighten that up a little bit. I'm actually going to drop this down a little bit to right there. So right through this area right here might be a nice little buy. This is something that I'll be looking for. I'll pull back on that. AMD, rock on AMD. Look at that beautiful trend. Look at the trend indicator, beautiful trend. A lot of green, little dips of red. Notice how we have dips of red. And then once we get back up there, we get those runs. You ever notice that? Might want to think about that. Anyway, AMD is rocking. Those are in it. 2 thumbs up. Watch for that buy signal for you. Marvel. Look at Marvel here. Marvel's the same way. Nice little pop-up. Look at that pullback flag breakout. So, I've talked to a lot of people lately about the whole flag breakout, that sort of thing. And everybody seems to think that you have to buy it right here. And this is not true. What we've got here is a flag breakout. A flag breakout indicates that the bulls are willing to look a little higher. So you've got that breakout to look. They're peeking up there. Hey, is this some good air up here? You know, is there something good to eat up here? So what we're looking for, ideal world for me would be just a little bit of rest, look for that buy signal, and let's walk up with the bulls. So if the bulls are willing to break out of a flag, they're willing to look. So you don't have to buy it here. There will be plenty of room to buy it in this area here. So Marvel might be one to take a look at. Take a look at Fast. Yoo-hoo. Man, that's a big old move right there. Fast is one of these stocks that I look at as we're growing, we're working, commerce is out there, money is being spent. Because if Fastenal is moving up, that means there's construction, because that's what they do. They sell supplies to construction people. They sell nuts and bolts and sandpaper and drills, and they might even have some heavy equipment nowadays. But they supply the people that do construction type work, okay? So when Fastenal is moving, that tells me that they're making money, and if they're making money, then that tells me that there's commerce out there. It's working. So that to me is a good thing. QCOM, look at QCOM setting up. Nice little rally up. We've come back for a little bit of rest, nothing failure. We don't have the failure because we didn't have the follow through. So it just says this is a little profit-taking pullback, and now the bulls are willing to step back in, and you can see pre-market here, we've got a little candle moving up. I think what I would do is probably look at the high of this candle, and above 142.80, well, that just might be a buy right there on QCOM. Apple, anybody notice Apple this morning? Looks like it found the 200 period moving average. That's that red line. Looks like we have a little double bottom in there, and now we're starting to move up. So what we've got here so far, low, high, higher low. Now, we don't have that higher high yet. We don't have that. This candle might be working on it. So what I'm going to look for is that breakout. And to me, that will be the buyable bottom when we break out of that higher high. So this will be down, up, the bullish W pattern. Let's change color. There's a bullish W pattern right there. We still need to break out. And above that, I'll look to buy some Apple. URA, this is one we did a video on. Wait for a pullback. Look for a buy signal. I picked some up yesterday, posted it on the app, posted it here in the members room, and it looks like I'm going to be up a little bit this morning. Way to go. What time is it? 11. TPR. A couple of shorts. TPR still in a short setup. We need it to stay below the T line and the trend indicator to stay short. The two candles here, pre-market, they're showing a little bit of a Fig Newton chart pattern, which is bullish. But if we don't have any follow through here and we start to sink, this just stays with the bearish side of things. GTLB setting up very nice. Nice little rally up. See, here we go up. We do a little pullback for some profit taking, get a little cheaper, let some money back into it. New money comes back in, and shazam, here we start moving back up. Looks like we're going to challenge these tops. We'll keep an eye on that one. All right, that's about all the time I have here this morning. I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. Look forward to seeing you today. And remember, keep a lookout for that 3/8 trap class coming up taught by Doug at the end of the month. There will be more information. Maybe we'll start talking about it today. But this is where I just want to start getting it out. All right. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. You guys take care. See you in about 30 minutes.